In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add filters in Zapier. This is a great skill to have if you want to streamline your automated workflows and make them more efficient, as you'll be able to filter out data that doesn't meet certain criteria you specify, ensuring that only the relevant information or actions pass through in your Zaps. To start, you'll need to have a Zap or connection ready in Zapier. If you're not familiar with what a Zap is, it's essentially an automated workflow that connects your apps and services to carry out repetitive tasks automatically. Once you're inside Zapier, locate the Zap you want to work with and open it. If you're beginning this process from scratch, you might need to create a new Zap first. Now that you have your Zap open, let's move on to adding a filter. Look for the small plus sign within your Zap editor. It signifies the point where you can add a new action or condition to your Zap. Click on this plus sign and you'll see a drop-down menu that includes several options for different actions and conditions you can add to your Zap. In the drop-down menu, you're going to type in the word filter. This allows Zapier to narrow down the options for you, helping you quickly find the filter function. Once it appears in the list, go ahead and click on the filter option. Zapier will prompt you to set up the rules for your filter. This involves setting conditions that determine which data will proceed to the next step in your Zap. The process is straightforward. Choose a data point from a previous step in your Zap where you'll set your conditions. These conditions could be something simple, like ensuring that a field is not empty, or more complex conditions like matching specific text or meeting certain numerical criteria. Be assured, Zapier makes it easy with on-screen prompts that guide you through setting these conditions. As you proceed, double-check to ensure your conditions are correctly specified. If something isn't clear or you need a bit of help, Zapier's prompt often includes helpful examples or tips, simplifying the setup process even more. After you've set up your filter, it's crucial to test it to ensure it works as expected. Test your Zap by running through the setup and looking at the logs or outputs. This helps you verify that only the data that meets your specified criteria is being processed. If at any point you encounter issues, Zapier's help documentation is a handy resource. It provides in-depth explanations and solutions to common problems. Congratulations, you've just added a filter to your Zap, refining your workflow to be faster and more efficient. By mastering filters in Zapier, you're now better equipped to tailor automation to fit your exact needs. Thanks for watching, and happy automating.